What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 9 of our Leicester career mode, and today, 3 games for you as we are out of the trial. We have Arsenal, and then Legia in the Europa League, and then we have Leeds United, which is always a up and down game in real life. Whether it is in game, we will find out, but not so great in the league recently. Only 2 points from 3 games. We sit 13th, but a win here could bring us up a little bit. We can move up to 9th, 10th, probably 10th, considering the goal difference, but we can move ourselves within this conversation, and that is obviously the end goal. We have a game in hand on everybody, so, I mean, it's still early, it's still tight, but we need to go ahead and start picking up points. Tielemans is back, but probably not a good idea to start right here. And then I think we're going to roll with Lookman, and I kind of just want a little bit of pace today as we play against a team who will be up and down, in theory. And then we're going to put Bertrand in there because Castagne is more of an attacker, and I kind of want, I mean, a better defend. I mean, he's actually a better defender in game. But I think Castagne, I think of the, you know, natural wing back. But I guess we'll play him. I have no problem with it. Let's jump into it. Arsenal, Leicester, big game. Let's go. That's a decent ball out there. Get that back into Anthony. And Anthony can play that through to Vardy. And Vardy can get to it. It's 1-0. Goalkeeper didn't move anywhere. And we are 1-0 to the good early on here against Arsenal. Gets played out there. Gets played in. I was hoping he'd take it early. Goalkeeper just didn't really put the effort in. And then it seemed to almost catch him by surprise. He's kind of just stuck watching it. Goalkeepers are kind of a mess early on in this FIFA. I imagine they'll get better, but we will take it as it comes. 1-0 on 10 minutes. Comes out wide to Anthony, and he will move up this wing here. Back inside. Finds Ndidi. God knows what Ndidi's doing there. Backed off the wrong way and had to run all the way back with Fofana there. And in the end, he still got around this 1-1. Man, that's bad defending on my part there. Had to run all the way back with Fofana. Finally got into position, and then Odegaard turned around him anyway. This 1-1 here, they hit back relatively quickly. Not what we wanted. Gets played into him. Yeah, and he's kind of just made that touch out there. Comes along with a good finish. It's 1-1. It's not who I wanted that pass to go to, but it comes to Madison in the end, which is where I wanted it. Lookman, it's a nice ball to him. Heavy touch from him, but he manages to get a little bit lucky and keep hold of it. Here's Castagne. Plays it back to Ndidi. Nicely played across here. Samare slides it across. Vardy! What a finish. And it's lovely stuff there, and Vardy gets his second of the day. It's 2-1. Scored quite a few goals already this season, Jamie Vardy. And that is what you want to see from him. That's an excellent finish. And a really good find from Samare. Gets it there perfectly. Leno, once again, rooted to the spot. Nothing he could really do about this one. First time shot. Sending him the wrong way. An excellent finish. And we've retaken the lead here. It's 2-1. 32 minutes gone. Good play. Really good play. It's Kolasinac. It's a nice ball there. Gets it back post. Can we get the header on? Not quite. And that was going wide, but Schmeichel made sure of it in the end as Saka goes off the pitch, which is a nice thing for us. As the corner comes in, and it's tested down nicely and dealt with as Madison brings it away. And Madison plays a long ball over the top here. And Vardy's on it. And Vardy on a hat trick. Can he score? Oh, good save. He just took a little bit too long to get it out from under the touch of his head. Couldn't quite find the back of the net as it took him a little bit wide. Ndidi. Nicely done. Samare. Back across here nicely, and it's Madison who cuts inside, and the curled effort straight at Leno. 10 minutes to go here, and we're in a good spot. We just need to hold Arsenal off. Crunch time, everybody. 2 minutes to go as Arsenal try and find themselves an equalizer. Here's Chambers. Clips the ball and it's deflected out for a corner. A minute added on. Nervy stuff. As Maitland-Niles comes off the pitch. Goalkeeper does not come up. It gets clipped in deep. Headed up into the air. And it's Aubameyang who's going to chase that. But Schmeichel collects it. And we come away with a 2-1 win here at the King Power. That is a big result. Moves us 3 points closer to Arsenal in the table. But of course it moves us up the table into the top half. As we look to turn this season around. They had more shots there. We didn't do... I mean, there was a whole lot of nothing, really, in the second half. A couple Arsenal shots. We had one, but an empty second half. But we survive and put ourselves in a good spot going forward. And that is hopefully a confidence-boosting win there. We've not been great in terms of, points recently, but the performances have been pretty good. Let's take a look at our youth academy. There are a couple players in here where we have too many players in here is what it is. And you know what? We don't even have that many I can go ahead and release. There are a couple players perhaps, but I promoted him to the senior team on accident. But there are a couple players in here. I mean, it's just a good youth academy. This lad right here looks great. Machado, his future looks rather bright as well. We need to get development plans on them, but not too many people in the academy I can just clear away. But, it's one of those things, and we continue on. We'll take a look and see if we can grab one or two more, because we did release two, or I signed one to the first team and released one. And we can sign these two players. Not too bad. We'll have to deal with it next month. But here we are. A game against Warsaw here now. As you can see, everybody is really tight after 3 games here. A win, though, as Napoli play Spartak. A win here could put us a bit of a gap between us and third. So it's a big game. And hopefully we can grab ourselves a win. The first team is pretty much ready to roll. The fullbacks will change out. Get James Justin in there. We'll get Bertrand in there. And I think we are good with the starting 11. I'm going to do Daka up front because Vardy I'd like to keep fresh most of the year. He's been scoring goals, and if we have to bring him on, we have to bring him on. But let's jump into it. Leicester, Warsaw. Let's go. Here's Bertrand. Ndidi. Tielemans gets it out there to Iheanacho. Takes a decent touch and goes for goal. Oh, what a finish. He's put that right into the corner. And what a start. Is 1-0. There's not much the goalkeeper could do about that from where his position was. I mean, this goes right into the corner with pace. Maybe it's a tough one. Because he stretches there. It's a tight angle, but he puts that right into the corner. That is an incredible placement. Whether the goalie should have saved that or not, I mean, the way it is could be up to debate, really, but an incredible start here and an important start. Play through the gap here. Soyuncu's going to chase this down. He's not going to get to it. Schmeichel just does enough as it hits the bar. He didn't really get a touch onto it, but I guess coming out early forced him into that shot. He'll do anything to give Schmeichel a little bit of credit there, but he has missed a very, very big opportunity for Warsaw there as he hits the bar. And we do manage to clear it as well. Big opportunity. Nice tackle up the pitch here. So that comes out to Daka. Played one more time onto Barnes. And Barnes is in on goal here. Slides it across. Oh, good save. I thought for a moment that cross might be cut out. It didn't quite work out that way. As the corner comes in and oh, I thought Iheanacho put that in the corner. He hasn't. It's just wide. And turn inside. Tielemans. Oh, what a ball that is. And he tried to go one too many there. And we got a little bit lucky. But that gets played out wide here. And we can play it forward. And Daka moves it up across the pitch. Does well. He's got plenty of pace. Daka finds a really good ball in there to Tielemans, who turns. Oh, good save. There was time for him there. Took it on the turn. Couldn't quite find the back of the net, though. And Soyuncu, it comes to Iheanacho right in front of goal. And the goalkeeper did well. 1-0 at the half. There's space here. Gets to him. Played out wide here. Justin's making the run out there. So he played across. It's a good touch inside. Played over. One time too many. And that is an excellent save from Schmeichel, who was moving the opposite direction and had to kind of stop and go at it and make the save. Now here's Madison. Gets it out there to Barnes, who plays an excellent ball in behind. And Daka's on it here. And Daka turns, and that effort is dreadful. Just holding on to it here. Waiting for the help, and that's a good ball out there to Iheanacho, and it's Iheanacho. He scored. It's 2-0, and we haven't had a ton of the ball here in the second half, but that is a massive goal, a huge goal, and that should seal the game and bring us to 9 points. It's Vardy here, excuse me, who does well. He just holds on to it, slides that ball perfectly. Iheanacho gets around the defender and then just hammers it into the roof of the goal, and goalkeeper goes straight down. And it's Iheanacho's second. 15 minutes to go. We have a 2-goal lead, and this will put us in an excellent position in the group with 2 games to go. That's a really poor pass. Back inside. One more is Vardy. And Vardy can clip that out there to Barnes. Brilliant take by Barnes. What a save that is. An incredible save by the Warsaw goalkeeper there. That should have been 3. It's an excellent, excellent save. Here's Samare on it now. Slide it back into Ndidi. Out here now to Samare. Back in to Bertrand. Finds Barnes. And loses out there. I was hoping he'd hold off for a second there, but didn't quite happen. But we are going to come away with a nice victory here, though Ronnie Lopez is having a run. And it is taken off him. 2 minutes. And an impressive victory that really puts us very, very close to qualification. Especially if the other one's a draw. But a win, actually, by one side is probably the best option. That is a stunner from Tielemans. Welcome back. 3-0 in stoppage time. He has hammered that into the corner. What a strike. Not much anybody could do about this. They all kept backing off. Sets himself, and bam. Pick that one out. What a hit. As I said, it's great to have him back from injury, even though he was only gone a month or so. How important is he to what we do going forward? An excellent strike, a 3-0 victory. We'll see how the other teams did. Napoli winning their last 2 games would actually do us a favor. Or their last 3, I suppose, or whatever it may be. But it would do us a definite favor. And they did beat Moscow 1-0, so that puts us in a good spot in the group. We'll go take a look at the group in just a second, as Tielemans is happy to be out there. Vardy happy, and that guy I called up, who I genuinely have to release, don't I? Because I don't even want him getting mixed up with some of the other players that we will probably call up very soon. So I'm kind of worried about that. So I kind of just want him off the team already. We'll just release him. Paid a little bit more money to release him than we ought to have, but it is what it is. But let's take a look now at the Europa League and see where we are in the group. And as you can see, we are 5 points out of Moscow with only 2 games to go. We are surely gone from Warsaw, which means our next game, which is against Napoli, we only need a point from here on out to secure our advancement into the second round, which is excellent, and then the round of 32. And then, as you can see in the league, we are 10th, but we are tied with 7, 8, and 9 on 15 points. It's really early in the season. We're only 3 back from West Ham. It's going to be tough to get into that top 4, but we're going to do what we can and see what happens. But right now, we have a game against Leeds. Normally a tough game for anybody, especially in real life. We'll see how this goes in game. hopefully they come out to play. But everybody's kind of fit enough. The only thing I want to do here is bring Anthony into the side. And that should do it. So let's jump into this. Leeds, Leicester. Let's go. Nice turn inside. It's a good ball to Bamford. Good save. Switched on. I thought I switched on to Pereira, Soyuncu, and I moved away. Not the situation to be doing that. Luckily, Schmeichel is in net for us, and here's Anthony now. And he can drag this forward, and there's a good ball to Vardy, who's in plenty of space. And Vardy's on it. Vardy cuts in. That's a good save. Wow, what a bad giveaway. Slides it across. Vardy, oh, are you kidding me? He got in front. How have we not scored on any of those chances there? I will not know. As that is a poor attempt to get that ball across. Man, those are giant, giant chances. That second one there, I thought was a surefire goal. Defender got back in front of Vardy. I'm not sure how he did it, but he did. Now he can slide this through to Vardy. Vardy can slide that back across goal, and Anthony not quick enough to get there ahead of Firpo. Ayling. It's a good ball inside. Soyuncu. Let him go. What a strike. Goes right in off the post or crossbar. It looked like it hit both in that corner. Did not want to go behind here. It's a great strike. It really is. I backed off with Soyuncu. I keep doing that. They worry me. They've got so many runners everywhere. And I've got Soyuncu here, and I just stepped off him. Fofana didn't come up. Not that I should expect him. I shouldn't have expected him to come up there. It was just a decision that happened in my head that didn't work out. And Leeds lead with an excellent strike from Bamford. Oh, defensive problems there. Good block. It's back inside nicely. Bit of space here. Let him have a shot. Good save. Man, defensively it's tough because we need it's I tried to switch on to Ndidi there, didn't happen, and all of a sudden you switch onto your center back for half a second, and then it's very, very difficult. As that is a good save, and it's just cleared away. Bamford was in an excellent position. Thankfully, we did well enough to get it away. It's Pereira. He sees the run from Vardy. Can Vardy get onto this? That's a great take from Vardy, and it's Vardy. Oh, good save. Meslier in goal. Excellent, excellent save. Couldn't quite beat it. And oh my God, Soyuncu, what a header. And we score off the corner anyway. Not Vardy. I was thinking about Vardy's miss, but Soyuncu with an incredible header there. Free header, to be fair. But he had to stretch to get that, and he put it in the opposite corner. It's a really good header. And we do level it early into the second half as this comes in, and nobody jumps with him, and that's an excellent header. Not much Meslier could do about that one as Soyuncu gets a hold of it. Really, really good header. And we level it here. It's 1-1. And in an open game, this is anybody's. Castagne. Back to Vardy. It's one more. And couldn't quite get that ball out there. And now we don't have enough men back. Thankfully, he gives it right to Fofana. There's Tielemans. And that's an excellent ball out there to Vardy. And Vardy steps inside brilliantly. It's Vardy, it's 2. And he makes up for his earlier miss by firing past Meslier and giving us the lead. We have turned this game around as 2-1. And we're starting to stretch this Leeds United defense. They're moving players up the pitch all over, and we're playing balls in behind the defense. And Vardy's running onto them. Barnes is running onto them. That's an excellent, excellent turn inside. And a great finish from Vardy as well. And what a turnaround. 20 minutes to go here, and we lead 2-1. Nice play here. And Lookman, he's on. He's fresh. It's a good turn inside here. You can slide that out there. Anthony's going to get to it. It's Anthony. It's game over. It's an excellent break. And we have been excellent this second half. What more could you ask for? Everybody's celebrating. That is game over here. I love these end-of-game celebrations. He's just stayed on side. He wins the race. and makes no mistake on the finish. An excellent goal on the break. And with 2 minutes to go, that will do it. We will come away with 3 points. Bit of adversity here, but we're scoring goals now. And this is happening, if you watch our Barcelona career mode, this is happening now as well. We're starting to get a hang of the game. We're starting to score goals. And it is really, really nice to be going ahead and just, I don't know, playing the game right, getting some good results, scoring goals. That's what everybody wants. Career's on track. And a couple excellent results back to back today, as we are going to get a little bit higher in the Premier League as well. That should put us, that's a great save, that should put us, you know, if everybody ahead of us won, you know, at least tied around here. But you know, a couple goals added to our goal difference. But we should pass a couple players up, or a couple teams up, get a little bit closer to that top 4-5 goal, I guess, would be the goal. Top 4 or 5, you know, just challenge for Europe right now should be the goal. As you know, as you see, we stay in 10th, but a variety of different teams have moved in a variety of different spots by the looks of it. Oh, I guess not. Everybody just happened to win. That pretty much went as we thought it would. United beat City, so they kind of won, and City got dragged down into it a little bit. We're only 3 back of City right now. Only 4 back of Liverpool. Everton well up there. So we're only 4 points back of second place, though we do sit in 10th. West Ham drew, so we dragged them down a little bit, or they got dragged down a little bit. Arsenal won. You would expect Chelsea would have won there. They did. Wolves, I guess, would have won their game. They did. So everybody ahead of us won. But, you know, we played a tough game as well. And that puts us into a good spot. That'll be the end of this episode as well, guys. Let's go to the calendar. And next episode, it gets tasty. We have Chelsea and Napoli before we play Watford. There's some tough games coming. We get to put our good form to the test, really, especially after an international break, guys. But that is going to be it. I hope you folks, of course, have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.